Good morning, it's Friday, April 29th. I just broke down camp and left at 7:45. It's day 42, the end of my 6th week out here. If you notice in that opening video, there's a haze in the air. Well, if you look at my video last night, there was a helicopter flying around fighting a forest fire, apparently. And so the air is filled with smoke this morning, and you can smell it and see it. So yep, day 42, Friday, April 29th. Hiking my way out of camp. Pretty good start for me at 7:45. Takes me an hour to break down camp because I'm OCD, and I even polish the stakes and shake the tent out and dry the footprint, because it's going to be in storage for a little over a day, so I want everything as clean and dry as possible and not sitting in a bag wet. So, little climb. I think you can see it better now. You can see the haze on the fire. It's hard to pick up in the camera, the lighting changes from the smoke. Yeah, so I almost put off digging my cat hole this morning. I was about to put my backpack on thinking, oh, I don't really want to deal with this. Well, it's a good thing I did. Whew. What a relief. So that's out of the way for a while. I really could use a couple miles of just flat walking just today. I mean, it's Friday, for Christ's sakes. Can a man get a break? That's the 7th time I nearly broke my ankle on this fucking rooty, rocky, convex, concave, cambered bullshit trail. I was swearing like a one-eyed drunken sailor with a crippled hip up there. I hope the ATC comes and arrests me for foul language, because I want to get the fuck out of here. Could I have one day where I'm just fucking walking and enjoying and thinking about things other than breaking my fucking right ankle? I can't see. I got a rash on my back now. It's a non-stop bound ponding descent. And then I got a 2,500 foot climb. And then another huge descent into Boots Off Hostel. That should pretty much cripple me up for the evening. I'll probably miss all the shuttles into town. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Why did I do this? I came out here to realize I shouldn't have done this. Big fucking deal. That's mile 420, in case you were wondering. Maybe if I water up, load up on Advil, I need a dried up peanut butter sandwich, I'll feel better. I got a headache. Yeah, I'm losing time here. Stopping to rewater and lunch cost me a half hour or a mile. And now I'm doing all this technical shit. I'm never getting to where I'm going today. And the worst is yet to come. Where's the trail? Jesus. That was treacherous. I'm never getting there tonight. You know, this would be a wonderful place to take your time and spend time with loved ones. And by loved ones, I mean nobody. Earlier I showed you laurel blossom. Now here's the rhododendron. Brother Johnny, I think you were wrong, my guy. I had another realization thanks to the Appalachian Trail. I'm a runner, not a hiker. Hiking doesn't free my mind up enough. It's too much of a fucking chore, mind chore. Running, you can get into a trance and settle all kinds of stories and issues in your head. This is just mind numbing. I hope I fall down the cliff and die right here. You know what might spice up this show is if I have a Appalachian Trail Kafkuba Be My Best Friend contest. The winner gets to listen to me bitch and moan for the next 4 months. The requirements for entering are you have to have a sense of humor, but not better than mine. You have to laugh at everything I say or most things I say. You have to pick me up when I'm feeling down and humble me when I'm feeling a little too uppity. Preferably you have to be a dude because women can't stand me. But if you are a woman and you can stand me, you get bonus points. Let's see. Anybody else have any other rule requirements? Just jot them down below in the comments. Again, that's the Appalachian Trail Be Kafkuba's Best Friend and listen to him bitch and moan for the next 4 months contest. Unless I'm wrong, Tennessee doesn't quite understand trail markers. To me, that means straight. The upper band should be over to here on the left, telling me that I'm gonna go straight and then left. But none of the trail markers are like that in Tennessee. But at least they gave you a marker right away to tell you didn't mess up. If I'm wrong, comment below. I just climbed 1,500 feet and I've got 500 feet or more to go. that bagel and peanut butter seemed to kick in, because I climbed the first half of that mountain like a monster. And then I made the mistake of looking at far out. And I wasn't even barely a third of the way up. So I'm still climbing. I'm behind schedule today, but it was a pretty technical morning. I'm dying here. I just want to get to Boots Off Hostel and get going on my chores and laundry and showering, and I'll shuttle into town so maybe I can have a beer. I'm fucking dying. Oh, I'm so tired after the last few days of hiking. I just climbed over 2,000 feet from Laurel Falls. Laurel Falls Creek, Laurel Falls Trail. That had to be the most pointless climb of the entire Appalachian Trail. I hope the other side brings the opposite. Oh my God, all that climbing. I mean, I don't care about views or anything, but what's the point? After a hellish morning, I'm behind schedule. Usually I'm better than 2 miles per hour, even when it's difficult. But I'm behind that pace. Didn't help that I stopped for water and food, but you gotta do it. I was creepy crawly through the falls area, hopping rocks, and I don't know. I've got like 3+ miles to get down into Boots Off Hostel. Oh no, I'm already looking at rocks. Let's see if I can make up some of this time. There's more climbing. Fuck that map. Lake Watauga. I was just thinking of my buddy, old buddy Isaac. I don't know if he's watching these videos, but he texted me yesterday, said he was proud of me. I don't know if that's just from Instagram or he watches my videos. But one of my old favorite jokes went through my head. You go to a bar and you ask somebody, hey, do you know the difference between a psychopath and a sociopath? Which one am I? I guess it's funnier when you're at a bar. Shit-faced. Yes, it always cheers me up when, no matter how rough the day's been, no matter how tired, no matter how much everything hurts, when you see that mile left to your destination and you hear the roaring of engines and the squealing of tires on the highway below you, it warms my heart. And my mania swings to the other side, and I start to get cheery, especially when I don't have to set up my tent and I got a tiny cabin waiting for me, hopefully with electricity and my own bed where I can lay out all my stuff a little retentively and post my videos. 1 mile to go, and I'll show you the place when I get there. Boots Off Hostel. Supply store, showers. The showers come out of a wash drum hanging overhead, which is pretty cool. It was really good. Washed my filter in the kitchen. Washed all my bottles, refilled them, shaved my head even after showering. And these are the cabins. I'm in a tiny green cabin that looks just like the tiny brown cabin, only green. Got a nice bed. There's a bunk here I'm not using. Airing out all my shit. Fluffing the bag. Drying the knock. All organized here, ready to go. Going into town shortly. One thing is the power's out. So even though we have a refrigerator and an air conditioner, not that I need it, but I'd like to be able to charge my phones and battery charger. I can do that later, hopefully. But yeah, this is the bunk. Tiny cabins. Probably one of the coolest places I stayed, next to that little camper.